every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me winner.
Hey guys, all right. I did some testing. I did some figuring out, and I think we found what caused it. I also think that I have that taken care of. I think that we have a situation where it works, because it seems that my data is fine as long as I don't have anything downloading. Now, the only thing I think I was downloading at the time was actually my own stream. So I can see the stream in YouTube Studio, right? Because I want to read your chats and all. But that apparently maybe conflicted with me pushing out the stream. I don't know. Any case, this is the third try today, and I heard that third try is a charm. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build that cliff, and we're gonna keep our fingers crossed, and we're gonna believe that it's gonna go well. Did the violence against the provider work? Guys, I talk a big deal, but I'm way too nice. So there was no violence. While we go do this, let me actually grab some bone meal from the other side, and we'll turn on the tree farm while we do this, because we need stuff from there. Superclip, welcome back, by the way. Just me, welcome. I see Emma made it. Welcome to the stream as well. Guys, so far all of today has been super scuffed. I have high hopes though. We gotta have high hopes, right? Always. So far so good. Fingers crossed. Okay, what I'm gonna do first is grab a bunch of bone meal. Secret cat face in the cliff. Mickey, you know I can't take the request. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's not a lot of bone meal left at all. And that is a sugar box that's already full. I'm gonna be gathering more bone meal when we build the rest of this ice pillar. But for right now, this has never happened before. I don't know exactly how it happened, but the farm appears to be broken. Yeah, that has happened a bunch. Lunar Shots, welcome to the stream. Mayday, Tim, welcome. Red, Leroy, welcome back as well. AJ, was there some lag issues? There were some lag issues, but there is it might have been my fault. I don't really think it was my fault. But at least I feel like we have a way to fix it now. It wasn't the internet provider's fault either, because I did have data. Okay, let's see. We're gonna have to fill this one up, specifically this one, because otherwise the farm isn't gonna run. Then we gotta do the same thing on the other side, and then whatever is left is gonna go in there, in that chest. What are we doing today? We're building the custom cliffs for the terrain under the mountain. Mostly this area is where I've been working. It looks a little weird now because it's literally one block, so one single texture. We'll decorate it later. But I want to have a place where we can hide things like this very cool storage room, which is the output for this farm. And B, we need to have a foundation to build the terrain on top of. J-Bass crazy, right? Actually wild. Spoon, welcome to the stream. Been a while. Currently sleeping on my floor without a desk. What? That's a rough sleeping situation, dude. What is going on? Okay, let me check this. I think we're gonna dump some of this in here, and then the rest goes on the other side. Cameron, yo, dude, good to see you. Loony back again. Love to see it. Love to see it. I hope you've been well. Let me grab the book real quick. and put Cameron in there. I feel like I missed a name. Jay, do you know which name it was? We got Nina, and I think somebody else had their membership as well. Alright, I'll go back on that stream. Slime Swamps, welcome to the stream. Alright, the rest of this goes in here. We'll close this down again. I don't think it necessarily has to be closed. Joseph, welcome to the stream. Fexy, welcome as well. Hope you guys are doing good. Okay, let's turn this thing on. That's just gonna do its thing. It will blow a bunch of stuff up and put it in chests. It's all very nice. While it does that, I want to get my sugar boxes back. Guys, it looks like the internet is fine. If it didn't bug out before now, we're gonna be alright. That's basically how it works. After 48 stacks of copper smelted, finished the roof of my storage room doing a victory lap. Yo, that sounds about right. You deserve that victory lap. Stuck with the grind. Oh no, I literally said that and then we go to get the first dip. I'm gonna be so disappointed if it goes bad again. It doesn't look like it though. Maxwell, welcome to the stream. First time watching? First stream watching? Dude, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing good. Okay, guys, we were working in this area here. How? What? Huh? I do not understand how there can be 5 minecarts stacked here. Wait. It isn't even 5. How many is that? How was what? Probably from the bombers. I imagine they're from the bombers, but if they're from the bombers, how do we get that many in one place? That's 7. It didn't come from here, right? I do not understand that. Shoot another leg spike. I saw it too, but it's not the same behavior that I had just now, so I think we're gonna be alright. Nobody snows. Yeah, that tracks. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. Alexander, you died in your hardcore world recently. Couldn't finish your ocean monument. Was so close. Oh, rip, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Run it back. Run it back. Not Spoon, can I do a base store? Missed a lot. I'll make it a very quick one. After we fill in this section right here, because we got to make some progress. We're well behind schedule today. An hour and 20 minutes behind schedule. That's not good. That's not good. I was so ready to stream too. I did consider for a minute, guys, to just like call it a night, do some casual grinding, but I was so bummed out that stream didn't work right away that I've just been basically, we set up a test stream. 3 people find their way over there. I have no idea how. They basically just looked at my background with everything else disabled, while I tried to figure out what caused the data spikes or the lag spikes. Like, what was the thing that triggered it? And then after a little while, I found out that every time I did a speed test, it would the speed test would read fine, but the download on OBS or the upload on OBS would crash. And that makes a lot of sense, right? Because you're asking your computer to send data out, trying to figure out how quick it is. But it didn't crash on the upload part of the speed test. It crashed on the download part, where it looked like the download was getting preference. And once that was the solution, I was like, all right, then we just narrowed out a problem. AJ, yo, thank you for being a member again. I appreciate it. In exchange, I'll not put 1,000 typos in your name. Put you in the book. Thank you very much. Sharpnetic, sorry for being late. Don't worry about it. There was no earlier moment to be here. We just restarted 10 minutes ago because stream was scuffed. We had a lot of lag, but it's fixed now. So happy you're here. We are now working on the area under the mountain where we've been working for a little bit. And today is mostly a day where I wanted to take you guys along for the ride for a little bit. And seeing that back to being green name, nice. It suits you. I wanted to take you guys along for the ride to see how like the grindier parts of the process work, because I tried to keep like the interesting decoration to do together. But right now, I just have to do a lot of boring building thing. That's a funny thing. Okay, I have to do a lot of boring block placements to get that foundation to build on. I also half started answering Luca's question, which is how much do we bench? I do not bench at the moment because I had a injury, so I just don't get to do it. Peck Miner had a bad time. How do you get in the book, Alexander? It's a small thank you for anybody who donates to the stream, but also at the end of the stream, I always grab a bunch of random names from chat because I want everybody to have a chance to get in there, whether you can donate or want to donate to the stream or not. World Tour actually said that I would do it very quickly, but I have to shut down the farm before we go because I think this one's gonna have a bad time. Basically, anything that has a TNT duper in it, you don't really want to leave it on, because it piles TNT in a single spot and then tracks it. How do you get smooth basalt? Robert, we got a basalt generator right here. It's this farm. Currently isn't running because it creates a lot of resources. We still have a lot of that basalt in the storage system here. And then to get smooth basalt, what you do is you put the normal basalt in a super smelter. Or, well, in a furnace, but we do it in a super smelter. I don't have any basalt here anymore, but this is the input for the super smelter. You can see it operating here. The minecart's going back and forth means that it's fully stocked up on fuel, so that's a good place to be. And then the output for that is under here. I'm combining this answer with part of the World Tour already. Chicken nuggets, what are we building? Terrain for under the mountain, so we can start decorating the inside. We got some farms here where we have stuff coming through, and then these chests are the output for the super smelter. So that's where you can find a smooth basalt already. Let me actually grab whatever is in the furnace chest here. Oh, that's a lot. That's more than I expected. Death Dealer, yo, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Okay, this one. What are you not building? That's the real question, Rat. You got it. Luca, I know. You've been here forever. Awesome that you're also around for this new journey. Okay, so... Oh, this one's still empty. I think we can take that. This one's full. Alright. So this is the output room for the super smelter and some other farms. And what we're working on right now, what the main idea is I want to get this interior looking like a cool cave. And where this thing is also interesting. Part of the very quick world tour. I'm not gonna like show everything, but very, very quick. So we got a little village here. And that village is on the base of this mountain. The mountain is built in a swamp because this is my industrial area. And we have 2 witch farms under there, which are kind of the foundation of everything. Mayday, rip. Creeper death, those are rough. Foggy glass has lava underneath, 10 layers of glass. Cool stop motion. We're gonna need a lot of glass if we do it there, and I think we can do better. I feel like those are cool, foggy glass effects, but they're also a bit standard. So we're gonna do our own thing. Did you make this map on World Painter or are you using default map for Minecraft? No, Joshua, we're in a normal Minecraft seed, and you can actually see the area that we're in is a swamp. So what I did is I actually bombed out the entire swamp. I thought for a second, do I show you the clip of how we did it? But I had to look a little bit for it. You can see it in my 1,000-day movie if you want to. Kelvin, welcome to the stream. Notrick, welcome back as well. This shouldn't be a PowerPoint. It was a reverse jinx. And then I built this mountain here to cover up the perimeter that we have, because basically whole base is a perimeter. We can't have anything. Yo, Fix, dude, good to see you. We don't want any mob spawning here because otherwise the witch farms don't work too well. So this is the entrance to the area under the mountain. How's it going, dude? I've been doing really good. We had a little bit of an internet hiccup, but besides that, nothing but wins across the board. How are you doing, dude? Good to see you. Okay, so this here, guys, is the industrial area, and then under this, or inside of this ice pillar, we got a bunch of farms that go to a central storage room. Everything under here is basically farms, dripstone farms, slime farms, and very new glowberries and kelp. And then right here, we're gonna have another farming area, and we're currently in the process of covering this one up. And this one's the biggest one, but this one's also the one where I'm gonna keep some extra space. So what we're gonna do, let me activate the farm, and then I'll show you how this is gonna work. For this entire area, we're gonna have a couple of entrances in the wall, and we'll properly decorate it. But for right now, we have this one, for example, and this is gonna be a storage room that has output for a few farms, much like the super smelter output room had that. For example, that farm that we just activated goes in here. So that's a small, quick summary of what we're doing. And then the active what are we doing is, I need to place a lot of these blocks. I think we're gonna need like 400,000 or something. We're on 50k now, so long way to go. And they're not the easiest blocks to place either, because we have to like really get in there and work our way up. Hit by an iron golem to half a heart. Shot in the air. Took fall damage. Didn't die. Oh my god, dude. Wow. Scrappy, see you later. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. And apologies for the sketchy stream today. I feel like I made you miss it. McCoy, am I gonna texture the outside of the mountain? The outside, I don't know. I don't think we're really gonna need it. There are some small texture bits, but the thing is, if you're working on this skill, you kind of have to pick which things you're gonna build to perfection and which things are good enough. And to me, the outside of the mountain is a clear case of good enough, because I think the focus has to be on the castle. Exterior of that place is not entirely done, but it's definitely done for right now. All right. Lunar, you've been watching for forever. I appreciate that a ton. BRB thirsty, says Mickey. That is actually a good point. I should take a sip of water myself. Robuster, welcome back. And Sandwich, welcome to the stream. Sandwich, have you been spending a lot of time on one block? I feel like you're a candidate to win it, depending on how much time you put in. What's on the agenda for today, Joseph? I want to show you guys this very grindy part of the project that is building the cliff sides for in the mountain. These are going to be fairly low detail. There's no detail, but there are a lot of varied shapes. So this is one of those things where outlining is key. I want to check how much output we have on the sugar farm so far. Hello, chicken nuggets. This is the default water glass, not wine glass, that we always use. Mubarak, that's a solid multitask. GG. Casper, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. It has not changed. Lizard, welcome. Guys, good to see you. You've almost 200 hours, but I think Creeper Knight or Dave will win. Oh, you guys have been checking out each other's island? I'm super curious. We're gonna be doing that next week, Friday. Fix, what a fantastic message. Guys, I think Fix just fell on his keyboard. Where does this line connect? Up there. Do I have a basalt farm? Yeah, right over there. And then at the end of that bridge is a super smelter where we smelt it up. Fat fingers. Super nice shapes on the mountain. For real, no texturing needing. So, I think what we did over here... Why? This confused me so much. Guys, what we're looking at right here. This entire area is dark. It is light level 0. So why can we see this? I have a hunch. Like, I think that what is going on is this place is so big that we're getting... I think the game thinks that parts of it are not underground for some reason. It's clearly all underground. It's wild. Nice hoodie. Yo, I love this one. One of my favorites. Has been for a long time too. The EXO is here. Okay. Quite the entrance there. I can dig it. Excited for when you cover the whole ground with slabs and stairs. So I was just about to say that. I think that is going to be very tricky with this part that we're doing now. Basically, covering all of this in slabs and stairs and getting rid of the torches is the same process as... Ooh, I just thought of something. It is the same process as we did with the snow layers. Snow layers on the outside were really difficult because it's hard to spot which spots you still need to do. So I might have to make another texture pack for this. Maybe I have to make them like solid blue. So we can just... that's gonna make it hard. Ideally, I would make the top of the blocks look different. But I think these have the same texture at all sides. Is that polished basalt? It is. And you do get it by smelting. Yes. No, it's smooth basalt. Sorry. Polished basalt is the thing that you craft. And then smooth, like my smooth brain, is the stuff that you get from the smelter. And it's cool because it has the same texture on all sides, which is actually a problem for us right now. But it also means that it doesn't look as messy as building with basalt, like the normal basalt. And we can't build messy, guys. You know this, right? We can't do that. I never do that. It's happened before. You guys see the process? Just make like you get the most basic big lines that you want, and then you make the segment small enough to where you can tower up between two parts in one go. And if you make it like that, you're gonna have a pretty good chance of making it look smooth and nice the first time. Sabrina, are you gonna see me place basalt blocks for 2 weeks straight? So I really don't want to do that. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the preparations out of the way for the rest of the bridge and the foundry and all that. And I think what we're gonna do is we'll build that together during the main streams. And then I'll just be like chipping away at the basalt. Because I feel like I wanted to show you at least once, so you know that it's a bit of a struggle to do. And you guys can feel pity for me while I'm doing this all day, every day. But I'm not going to make you sit through all of it. Does that seem like a fair deal? Webbing is a must-learn for terraforming. I've never heard the term webbing, but that makes a lot of sense. I always call it wireframe. I totally understand webbing though. That does make sense. It is what it is. Exit roll, exactly. That's just what I needed. Thank you. Fixed team wireframe. It's just what I've always called it. Okay, and then this one, I made you guys sit through 2 weeks of snow placement. That's true, but it was different. So to me, what is different between the snow and this is that now we have so many, like, we have a cool base and we have a lot of things to work on. Back then, when we were doing the snow placements, we really just had to get it out of the way, because before we did that, we couldn't do anything cool. It was like we had to finish our homework first before we could get to the fun stuff. Beans, welcome to the stream. All right. Seem weird wiggly line frame. I don't know if that's the official term. For real? Nah. Can vouch. Can vouch. All right. What do I think of the new skulk sensor? Wait, what? Did they change it? I haven't even like figured out the old skulk sensors. I was about to add them to the redstone kit, but there's a new one. One with a crystal on it. Guys, do explain. Do explain. What is going on? Calibrated skulk sensor. Okay, that sounds awesome. What does it do? You can add amethyst. Okay. And how does it work? Get to the interesting part, guys. You add yeah. What does it do? Only detect specific types of sounds. Ooh, that sounds awesome. You can set it to pick up certain things only. Yo. Okay, yes, I didn't know that. I'm excited. That sounds awesome. 3 for free diamonds? Nighttruck, you know better. Dario, what are we working on right now? Let me fly out and I'll show you. But first we need to get this line connected. Okay, so guys, what we're working on, we're under the mountain. This is industrial area and all that. And we want to make this place look good. Decorate a cave. And to do that, it needs some terrain, because right now it's just a big hole. So here we still have flat walls. Here we have an ice pillar, which is a start. But I wanted to do this entire side and make it all into cliffs. Who hacked Nighttruck? Imagine hacking someone and then going to a Looney stream to ask for F3. That's a whole different level of commitment. What day counter? We're using Mini HUD for the day counter. And Mini HUD is a mod, and it looks a little bit like this. You can set all sort of crazy things that you want to display. I disabled everything except for the day counter. Adding a mountain under a mountain? Yes. Custom mountain under custom mountain. Hillception. Amazing, thank you. No worries, dude. No worries. I was so against it, but I'm really happy that I set it up. AJ, any flat wall visible after the terraforming? Nah, I really don't like those. They're just part of the spawn proofing effort. That's what they were there for. Storm at my house. BRB gonna hunt for mob heads. Nice. I have not done that for a long time. Tachana, welcome back. Welcome back. We got it fixed, up and running. Back at it. I'm so happy, guys. We had some lag issues. I really didn't want to not stream. Double negative. Gotta love it. Is the stream far from the other day? Missed a stream or two? I've been like every time now between streams, I'm trying to grind out a couple of the like most boring hours. Light the walls up with glow lichen instead of torches. Right now, we're nowhere near to the final design. Nothing that we're gonna build is gonna be lit up by torch spam. But since we're in a perimeter and there's a witch farm up here, we want that witch farm to work. We want to get these resources, and that means that we have to light up everything, even if it's temporary. David, what is the Danger Noodle Bridge looking like? It is slowly progressing. I need to fix my elytra though. Mickey, that is a lovely random fact. Also, that is heavy. That is heavy. And Looney, if you talk to your internet provider to see if it's a port issue on their end. What is a port issue? Tatiana, I actually explained the problem while you weren't here, but it looked like ooh, almost got to level 7 there. My connection was fine, and the upload speed was fine, but as soon as I had significant download, it killed the upload speed. So it looked like that got priority. I don't know if that's a provider issue. I feel like it might be a me issue, if that makes sense. But if you have more knowledge, if anybody has more knowledge, and from that description thinks a certain whatever, I would love to have leads, because that will help me figure it out. Tim, what are we doing? We're building these cliffs over here. Building foundation for terrain under the mountain. It's not even like really this terrain. What we're gonna do is decorate on top of this, but we need to have the shapes and everything. Not an internet provider tech, but I do have some knowledge. I used to build machinery. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. AJ, I would love to see concept art for that particular villain. That sounds awesome. Can't you keep dying on your hardcore worlds? Any tips? So really only one. Basically, whenever you die, analyze how that happened. Figure out what was the cause to the death and how you could have prevented it. And ports are connection ports that are on their hub. Yeah, I don't think that's the issue. I don't think that's the issue. Also because I have switched access point and that fixed it. What was I saying? I need to reread. Oh, keep dying on your hardcore world. So you have to analyze what killed you and how you could prevent it. And sometimes the preventing the death happens way before the actual death. For example, if you die in lava in the nether, ask yourself if there could have been a way for you to have enough fire resistance where you wouldn't have died. Either get a fire res potion from a piglin or get fire resistance on your armor before you even go in. Usually it's the solution is play a little bit slower and come into a situation more prepared. So having like set spots for stuff in your hotbar helps a lot. Yuri, how do I instantly refill the basalt? By pressing my middle mouse button. So what happens if you look at a block that you have in your inventory, you press middle mouse button, it will send it to your hotbar. Everybody has that. It's pick block and it's default in the game, but it's like it's like the most hidden main feature. Minecraft has this thing where it doesn't really tell you how to play their game, right? You kind of have to figure it out. You get very few tips on it. And this is one that everybody misses, but it's such a time saver when building. Have I killed the warden in hardcore? I have not. No, I also don't have any quick plans or plans to fight in the near future. I might never in this world. I really don't care about it that much. And I just want to build a super, super cool world. To do that, we gotta survive. Bill, yo, dude. Thank you for another 5. Can't say, just wanted to pop in and say hey. Hope you and everyone has a good night. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Let me grab your name for the book. Yo, Bill, dude. Man, you're crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll get Conrad Kruger in the book. Busy Shep got one. We'll get James Burton. And Phoebe. Feel like I'm still... And Jay Best. Guys, congratulations. Send a quick thank you to Bill. I'm sure Bill would appreciate it, and I definitely do as well. Bill, thank you again, dude. If you want to master Minecraft, you need to look at hidden controls. Or eventually somebody tells you. Francesco, how are the people gifted the subs chosen? That's a good question. It's actually a pretty cool thing on YouTube streams that YouTube sort of tracks who gets preference for those. Basically, if you spend a lot of time on stream, you are more likely to be chosen. And it doesn't always mean that the person with the most view time will get it 100% of the time. But it's like, imagine that it's one big lottery, right? The more you watch streams, the more often your name goes into that bowl that they pick out of. So, hang out, and eventually, you'll get your pick. Magnar, welcome to the stream. Yainam, welcome to the stream as well. Sam, hope you're doing good. Welcome. Thank you guys for joining. I need a quick sip of water. Purple! No! No! No. Did it burn? Or did you just throw it on the floor in front of you? Or your friend stole it? I hope it wasn't that. Best way to be good at Minecraft or get good at Minecraft, watch it on YouTube. So true. So true. It's exactly that too, Infinity. It's literally you pick it up from different people who are good at different things. You build up that mixed bag of a skill set. Taking the best from everybody. Would I rather touch grass or press F3? I would definitely rather touch grass. Okay, we're almost done on this side for a little bit. You threw it in fire? Rip. Minecraft Player 1. Welcome to the stream. Mo McMuffins. Can we take a moment to register that is an awesome name? Strategies for block placements, or block randomization when building. So it depends on what you're building. If you want to do it random, what I do, on my mouse, there's this button that you can press right here, and it lets you disable the scroll wheel. What it does is it will just keep going if you give it a whirl. That helps a lot. Just sort out your hotbar with all the blocks you want in the how do you say that? Distribution that you want it in, I guess. And then the other thing is sometimes you want to have a little bit more control. And at those moments you don't randomize it. So for example, this wall looks pretty random, but you'll see that every time you see a moss block, there's most likely a mostly cobblestone attached to it. And then beyond that one, you'll find the tuff, because there I made sort of a pattern fading into each other. Snow Leopard, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's see. It's a very goofy way to get there, but this is exactly where I wanted to go. Hey, Ox, I am back. I had a good fight with the internet, and then we could do better than PowerPoint. I think I know what the main issue is now. So it's very different from what it was, guys. I used to just not have the data. That has been fixed, but now we were having trouble with my download blocking my upload speed. I think that's a problem that we can control. All right. Momo, I heard Fixit tell me about a mod that is called I think Shuffle mod is what it is, and it does exactly that. I heard that it's very, very awesome. It actually seems to do a better job than just the infinite scroll option, but that one is mouse dependent as well. So if you don't have the hardware, then it doesn't work. Oh my goodness. What? Cup wins. I'm sorry to hear that. 4,866. I think there's different stages to that dealing with loss. For me it was originally when it happened I was pretty fine with it, because hardcore worlds aren't forever, right? And you sort of know that going into it. I feel like you shouldn't expect to play it forever, because then it doesn't really matter if it's hardcore. But if it does happen, I think the best thing you can do is take your time to appreciate all the work that you put into it and how cool of an accomplishment it was. 3 years is a long time to have something and then not have it. Make sure to just like go in spectator and fly through the world and be proud of the work you did, or maybe even just edit it into a video, even if it's just for yourself, right? Just like take a moment to have that time capsule of, oh, this is a really cool thing I did. And in the end, it's not really about it not being there. It's about all of the memories from when you did. And you're probably going to be able to play the game in a way where you didn't have the mindset or skill set for it before you did that world. For me, like the biggest thing that came out of season 1 and dying in season 1, I'm gonna fly there right now. Or there's like the first big thing that I got out of it was I really hated that I never made a cool starter house in season 1. And now every time we have to fly to this house to pick up something, I love it. I like every time it puts a smile on my face and I really enjoy it. Bubbly, that is very debatable. That's not a fact. Mickey fair. So try to go into that new world with the mindset of doing the things that you didn't get a chance to do or didn't know how to do in the first one just yet. Make a short video to remind myself of the world. Just said that the death was completely preventable. Just poor judgment on my part. I think that's how everyone dies. If you have it for that long, the only way you end up losing it is like a dumb mistake. I don't think there's any other way to die. You're not gonna go out heroically in the fight of the century. You're just gonna do something dumb. That's what happened to me. Magner, thank you for the $2 again. Appreciate it. Me like attention. Boring builds is attention to chat. Nice. This is very true. This is very true. When we're doing something repetitive, I'm quite chat focused. We have to be, because like Otherwise, I'm gonna go brain dead, and so are you. Let's build out from here. Me like attention. Okay. Question I've had for a long time. Sure, you get asked all the time. What keeps you going? More of a fighter, rush through the game. So there's so many different ways to play the game, right? And they're all fair. To me, it's just I really, really like building things, and I'm also like, I know now, and I didn't always know this. It took me a little while to learn it, but I know now that things that take time, in the long run, are way more worth it, because the longer you keep it going, the more you have to be proud of in terms of the effort you put in. And I feel like that's in the end, when you make something super cool and it took you forever to get it done, you just look at it and you go like, yo, I made that. That's so cool. And that's a very enjoyable and powerful feeling. So I think it's that. And also, I just really enjoy making stuff. That's such a big part of it. Purple, see you later. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Mickey, you guys do know the hoodie longer than you know my face. This was the like pre-face reveal, the back of my head reveal. This hoodie on. Died to a creeper because she decided not to light up one spot. Yeah, I died to a piglin because I thought it was spawn proof and it wasn't. It's like, and there was a moment where I knew it wasn't spawn proof. I just thought I'll do it later, and then I completely forgot about it. Is how it goes. Chips, you wish carrots grew on trees? How would that improve your quality of life? I'm not saying it wouldn't. I'm just really curious here. I'm like, how does that work? The trees would look cool. I'll give you that. Josh, see you later, dude. Thank you. Alright. Harry, new to the stream? Welcome, dude. Thank you for joining us. Amis, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good today. I hate carrots. I'm glad they don't grow on trees. Have I don't know if I've ever heard somebody actively hate carrots. I'm sure, like, you're not alone, AJ. You can be. I just never thought about it. I'm glad they don't grow on trees. That cracks me up. Okay, I don't know what we're gonna do here just yet. We need to make these lines smaller. Oh, no. Wait, it's not that difficult. These lines are gonna go connect up here. So let's connect all of it. You could take the carrots off the trees and eat them. This is true. This is very true. You can also take them out of the ground, but I can see how that's a bit more work. I think we're about to run out of torches here, guys. Back to paying attention. Don't worry. Your sister also hates carrots? Okay. Now it's a team. Mickey asked what Jay's favorite word is. Boo-boo head. Lizard, see you later. Thanks for being here. That took a moment to process, Jay. Nathan, yo, dude. Hey, how's it going? It's been a while. How's the new world going? Nathan, dude, I'm awesome. It's really cool to see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope, dude, you must have had so many adventures. Meanwhile, I'm really curious where you're at in life and how it's going. But before I answer the question to how the world is going, can you tell me what the last thing is that you know about it? The last thing you've seen in terms of where the world is. And then after that, I'll take you on a little tour. Guys, Nathan has been here since like day 1.5. It's like forever ago. I love how people just randomly say Danger Noodle Bridge. Like, that's nice. It's like a sky triangle that I don't hate. Nathan, this is true what Jay says. I can vouch for that. Dauntless, welcome as well. Is the Elytra course still possible with all the basalt? It is, it is. I can show you that without spoiling the thing that we're about to show Nathan, but I wanna know what he's seen. Because I think it's a long time ago. SD, welcome back. Alright, here we go. Fun and Sun, thank you for the $2. That's your first super chat. That is awesome, thank you very much. I'm gonna put you in this book, which is gonna go in the Hall of Fame later as a small thank you. Jay, you're gonna have to read Nathan's answer to me because I'm gonna go fly down here to show that the Elytra course is still possible. And the reason that it's still possible is this is gonna be its own tunnel that goes through everything. Oh wait, I do think I've blocked it. That's gonna be fine. We just have to make a small hole somewhere. That's the whole point of it. But I think from the back, we kind of fly into that tunnel. Uh-oh. Monsieur Arteza, welcome to the stream. Okay, so far so good. Here we can still fly in. We're going to need a hole here. But that's fine. We're just going to leave these rings. I think, can we squeeze around the back here? Okay, that still works. But then here we're going to get stuck. Okay. Oh yeah, rip. Hide from Channel J. No debate. Is it more of a cosmetic thing or does it go through all the farms? So the Elytra course is going to be its own decorated thing that we go down through. But I'll make sure that we open it up. It's going to be its own decorated tunnel is what it is. Portal room when? Do we need a portal room? Nathan, all I've been able to keep up to date with your world is the YouTube videos. So I've seen the expansion of the mega base, but that's about it. Work has kept me from seeing the live vids. Dude, I totally get that. I totally get that. That's quite alright. That's how life moves in waves, right? That's cool though. Let me show you. Let me show you what happened since the last video. So since the last video, we've gotten to 2,000 days. When we got to 2,000 days, we did this, for which I'm gonna pause the game real quick. We celebrated with fireworks like we always did. But now the fireworks look super cool because we have a redstone engine that goes through the entire castle. And it makes it do this, which is pretty wild. I absolutely love how that turned out. And then after 2,000 days, we made a room where we're gonna put the books for the 1,000 day streams because I wanted them to make I wanted them to be something special. That room is over here. Fun and Sun, thank you for another 2. Just sub. This is my first stream. You're cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate the sub. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate the kind words. It's awesome to have you here. Then the Hall of Fame down here where we put the books now has the Hall of Thousands. It's whatever. Congratulations. That's awesome. 2 years and 3 months. What? Oh my god. Nathan has been a member for 2 years and 3 months. Wow. Dude, that is crazy long. That is so crazy long. Let me put Nathan in the book for today. Yo, dude, that's so wild. So this is the Hall of Thousands. Every time we enter here, we get a firework. I think they're almost out. We have 5 more. And then we can walk back out of here. And it doesn't shoot a firework when we go back out. There's some frogs here, so if we need to breed for tadpoles, I'll do it in this room. I love this vault. I think this place is really cool. Castle having the fireworks going off reminds me of Disney Castle. I feel that. I feel that. And then after we did that, we've been working on the cave in the mountain, which is why shaders aren't on a lot recently. I love the shaders, but everything down there in its current state is so dark that we kind of have to do it. But I'll show you the entrance, which is cool. Have you thought out of what to do after the main base and farms? I have. Maybe making an ancient city expansion build. I have an ancient city that has a stronghold portal in it. So that place is right on top of my potential build locations list. So this is the main entrance now. And here we have a cave that we can look into. And this cave is our entrance to the farming area. But we have to take a leap of faith to actually get there. I love that jump so much. And right now we're working here, which means that we have to turn the shaders off because we can't see anything currently. Is there going to be texture or gradient to the cliffs? We'll decorate them later for sure. But I think with how big they are, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the full shape with a block that is just cheap to get or easy to get, which is the basalt for us. Gee, this is crazy. So glad your world is expanding this much. Dude, thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't believe you now have a room for the fans of that. I love that room. I love that room. Thank you for the message, dude. I appreciate that. That is awesome. Okay, wait. What are we doing? Oh yeah, the cliff. I will put some texture into it while we light it. While we cover the lights, because right now it's temporary torches. We need to spawn proof a little bit. All that. But before we do that, I want to build the details into the area. So we're gonna kind of. It's like the reverse approach of what we normally take. Honestly, it's pretty similar as what we did with the castle. The mountain itself, like the main mountain that we're under right now, is way too plain because it's entirely made out of snow, which is not that interesting or cool texturing wise. But because it's so big, texturing the entire thing is a heap of work, and that work is not really going to show, or it's not really going to matter super much. Because with that castle on top, your eyes kind of are forced to go upwards right away. And that means that work on the castle has more visual impact than work on the texturing. So I try to prioritize the things that matter most, because we have to at this scale. Otherwise, I'm still going to be working on this base when we get to day 10,000. It's going to be one base. I don't hate that, by the way, but I think we got to figure it out. We'll build a mob museum like in season 1. Aox, way smaller. I have some rare mobs in the Hall of Fame. I don't want to have them in the base anymore because we got too many. Like, we weren't that picky with rare mobs in season 1, and because of that, we had a lot of entities and a lot of entity AI running around, which gets the base laggy. So I want to prevent doing that again. Because of that, I've been. I only take like fully enchanted mobs of every armor type ones, and so far the only ones that I have is one fully enchanted golden skeleton, and then one fully enchanted iron zombie with an iron sword. And for the skeleton, I even wanted the bow to be enchanted, otherwise I wasn't gonna go with it. I have broken this farm. It's whatever. I really appreciate it. That's literally all I could ask for, and it's a lot. Thank you. I think we're out of bone meal in this thing. I am out of bone meal here. Let's turn it off for now. Diamond mobs have to be saved. I agree, but I haven't seen any. Do you make a couple-hour compilation video of this world when you die, or when you reach 3,000 or 4,000 days? I think we're gonna build that over time with the movies. So one movie every 1,000 days. Why do all your farms break? Because some farms break when you fly out of the area, There's two ways to prevent that. One is chunk loaders, which I don't really want to use because it's going to mean that we carry any lag caused by the base to everywhere in the world, which is literally dangerous but also super annoying. And the other solution is having your chunk borders aligned, which is difficult because we're not playing with F3. So we can do that, but it's just really complicated. And I don't see the farms breaking as a major issue. It's just a little bit of a bugging thing. It's not, doesn't really destroy anything. The moss farm isn't bad though, the bone meal farm. But other than that, it's good. Fun and Sun, can you see your name in the book? Want to take a screenshot? Here you go. You got that. Okay, been waiting for times to align. So starting, I was gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say starting next week, but next week I'm gonna take my editing break to finish up the 2000 Day movie. After we come back from that, which at the latest is gonna be April 9th, I think. Probably sooner than that, but April 9th we have to be done. We're gonna do 3 streams a week on like the old late time, which is 6 p.m. my time, and right now we're streaming 10 p.m. my time. We're gonna do that for 3 days as well. Where does this go? I really like that crevice that we made there, guys. It has some depth. If we don't do that, it's not gonna feel very believable as terrain. Oh my god. Why? How is there a block missing there? And more importantly, how do we find it? Loony, where's the pole? Oh, don't worry about it. We'll get a pole later. Like next stream. At this point, I'm super happy that we can even stream. It's been so scuffed today. Roko, sorry, New Air, Wino F3. I got it from Ulraf, who made the Pathfinders Guild over on the Legacy SMP. And he played the game without F3. Made me think about how that works and how it affects your gameplay. And I came to the conclusion that it just puts a lot of the lost adventure back into it. Because if you use coordinates with F3, you end up flying in a lot of straight lines. And it's not that exciting. It's a bit of a waste, actually. Taking F3 out of it makes so many things adventurous, tricky, complicated, and thereby extension, exciting. So I talked to Uraf, and he actually allowed me to be an official representative of the Pathfinders Guild, which I'll definitely bug you about in the future, but right now it's just a thing that exists. Tim, have I ever tried looting an ancient city? Yeah, we had to get Swift Sneak for my pants, and then I recently found another one which looted as well. So far, I do not have an enchanted golden apple from an ancient city. After 2 full cities. Such a scam. And Rocco, you just beat the Ender Dragon in your hardcore world? GG's, dude. That is the biggest milestone. Thanks for the explanation. Love the vids. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Momo, have I thought about an alternate series? I have, and I can totally see it happen in the future. But mostly what I want to do right now, it's not even about a hardcore series necessarily. I just want to make a really cool world. And making a really cool world takes such a time investment that if you want to do that and still like have YouTube work, it has to be all in. It has to be all in, because otherwise it's going to take forever to get their world built up. So for the time being, we're all in on this. And I really enjoyed that. Nathan, that's awesome, dude. You're gonna love that process. I know you will. Nice upgrade too. All right. Would I use F3 in season 3? We don't think about season 3. It's not important. Mickey, no, dude. You know better. Well, no, you don't, but you should. Oh, chicken nuggets. What's the plan for 2000 Days movie? I'm not going to spoil anything anymore. You're going to see it soon. Guys, I'm so glad that my internet is working now. I really hated that stream didn't work earlier. Even if this is a boring thing to do, like it's just wireframes, right? It's not the most exciting thing, but I'm super happy to be doing it. And I'm glad that you guys are here for it. Guys, starting a new world. Not going to use F3. Nice, nice, nice. Plan ahead, dude. That's even more important if you don't have F3, because you could get lost. You will get lost. I got lost in this world. It's cool though. Like it's a really cool way to play the game, but you got to be ready for it. Sim Ocean Monument draining. That's work. No cap guy, do you have any build plans if you're finishing up or need ideas in the future? I got so many ideas, dude. I can never build all of them. Partially because this is how big we build. And there's just one of me here. Have I tried 1.8 PvP? A few times when we did 1v1 redemptions on Twitch. I'm not that great at it because I'm not used to having to get CPS. August, welcome, dude. Good to see you. Problem with no F3 is when you don't know where your base is from spawn. Especially, yeah. This is true. If you don't know where your base is from spawn, it's a lot of your failsafes all of a sudden don't work. But the thing is that you will probably know where your base is from spawn, because you're not likely to move or venture that far out early on when you don't know the way back. You're just going to be careful with it. Guys, what do you want to do first? Do we do all these wireframe lines, or do we start filling some of these sections in? It's literally preference, because I'm gonna have to be doing this for a few hours, and we're not gonna do all of that today, clearly. The idea is that I'll be I'm showing you the ropes basically today, how we do this, and then I'm gonna continue doing this for the next 2 weeks, I think, as stream prep, and on stream we'll do the more interesting stuff. Loonk, what are we planning here? Terrain for the inside of the cave. Oh my god, you get 10 enchanted golden apples from one city? Dude, I got 0 from 2. So scammed. August, dude. 1 month message. Hey, I'm new here. That's not how that works, dude. Thank you. Nathan, dude, that message didn't come through earlier. I didn't see that. Can't believe it's been 26 months. Feels like just last week I started watching your video, season 1. So glad you've expanded this much. Season 2 world's looking amazing. Can't wait to see how much it expands, dude. Thank you, man. It's really special to me. Whoa, I flipped my camera a lot there. It's really special to me to have people along for the ride for this long, because we all go through like stages in our lives and kind of get to share that through something as odd as Minecraft. That's so cool. Fluffy squirrels! I just nearly destroyed my phone. So, Janet, you're a word artist, a wordsmith. What was the other thing you said? The alliteration was indeed a double B, but I don't know what it was anymore. Sanjiro, when did I go live? Hour and 10 minutes ago. Where to try again. Any tips for avoiding the warden? Count how many times the streakers go off. Keep track of it. That's the best thing, I think. I just shut the door on myself. I can't believe how far we have to fly up to just get out of the base. Tomorrow, when will I upload 2000 days? On Monday, I'm gonna stop streaming to finish it off. I think you're gonna get it in the first half of April. I'm here. Thought you weren't going to go live until tomorrow. Me too, but I wanted to stream so bad, so I quit the stream because we had to. Blinking balloons. You scared the bugs out of me. Okay. I couldn't have said it better myself. When your base is so big that you complain how long it takes to get out. Yeah, that's not a good look. That's not a good look. I'll admit. Guys, I love the excitement for 2000 day video. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Sanjiro missed an hour of the stream because of stupidity. No, because of my sketchy internet. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't mine. It was internet's fault. What's the closest you have been to losing world? Yes, being stuck in the end was the closest call. And then there is another movement, another moment in the 2000 day movie where I literally thought we had lost it, and there was nothing I could do. What am I working on after the main base? Chicken Nuggets, do you see how much work we have to do still? I'm not thinking about after the main base just yet. I have some plans, but we're gonna be doing this first. I need to get... already had it, Jay. Dimitri is... I don't really know. I would consider it like... I've been invited for a few SMPs. And so far, it's... Every time I get the invitation, I go like, yeah, it's really cool, but I want to prioritize the hardcore world. I can totally imagine giving a different answer. But I think it would very much depend. It's just no guarantees there. And right now, I don't think there are any SMPs I would like to join that would have a spot, if that makes sense. I'm gonna be super picky with it because I really like what we're doing here. Carl, welcome. You want 2000 to be like the 1000 days? It definitely has a similar energy to it. I think it's hard to compare them because 1000 days had such a cool storyline with that getting stuck in the end. But there are a couple things in 2000 days that are really cool too. And in a way, it's definitely better now in terms of editing and pacing. Do I need to watch tutorials for Redstone or do I know without it? We're getting to the point where I can design some things, but tutorials still really, really help. Tomorrow's how did I get the day counter? It's Mini HUD. A mod, a fabric mod, I think. Yeah. And you can use it for a lot of stuff, but I disabled everything except for this. Momo, would I consider a cinematic warden fight? I don't know. We did some cinematic wither fights and dragon fights early on. But I don't know if it's maybe. So the question is, would it be interesting enough? Would it be cool enough? And that's up for debate. Depends on how you do it, but also, like, fighting a warden is... It's like a scary thing to do in hardcore, but it's also a thing to do where you should be absolutely fine. Because you can just, like, do the training, right? Make sure you're ready before you do it. Warden doesn't really give you much. That's true. There's no other reason to fight it than the literal, than the cinematic itself. So then, that makes it difficult from a storytelling standpoint. Have I fought the Warden? I have not, no. And I'm not, like, I'm not really considering to do it either. I don't see the upside of it. Other mods beside Mini HUD? Mini HUD for the days, replay mod for the cinematics, and Optifine. That's it. Warden should have more significance in future updates. I don't know. The Warden is literally, like, game devs talked about it as well. But the Warden is not meant to be a boss. It's not meant to be fought. It's meant to be avoided. Looney, can you maybe do some filling in? Definitely. I was just, like, chatting and clicking away. I was not thinking about it at all. Killing the Warden's a flex. That's what you get when you kill him. Fair. Have I heard the rumor of a new boss? I saw that somewhere. Do you guys think that's a real thing? I also heard about the death of Roger Badgerman. Warden head could be cool. I like that. But first we need piglin heads. That's what I'm waiting for. Rip the best leaker. He was goated. Even though he was a badger. Goat of a badger. But he's gone. 07. He didn't die, right? Well, he didn't, like, die, but he's gone. In his capacity as a prime leaker, he's sort of rip. Just fired? Yeah, so he changed his Twitter bio thing to from, I think it said official game industry insider, and now it says former gaming industry insider. So there's some implications there. From current to former, yeah, that's it. Deadmau5 9. Are you related to Deadmau5? You're building a 1-to-1 Titanic? That sounds big. Oh, you have to rebuild all of the smokestacks. I thought one. That's a big oof. You want a car? Yes, he's my dad. Nice, you're related to Deadmau5. That's awesome. All right. You're for real. Oh, rendering issue. There we go. I want a car. I don't need a car. I got a bike. That's how we roll over here. What do you recommend for the end fight? Diamond armor, no enchants. Get slow falling potions. That's the biggest one. If you have slow falling, you're basically not gonna die. And be careful with dragon wings. They slap you so hard, you have no idea. It's not even funny. They slap you so hard. Many hardcore players have died to the dragon's wings. I think even Brock lost a world like that. Bike is based. Very. Okay, that mouse. Okay. Put a torch in there. This flat surface, guys, we're gonna have to do something with it. For now, we're gonna leave it. Momo, see you later. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed it. Next stream tomorrow, an hour earlier than this one. Not because I'm streaming earlier, but because we hope it's not scuffed when I start. Try taking single ones, so it's not long. What do you mean singles, Jana? Have I thought of VR Minecraft? I've played in my old world on VR once on stream. It was wild. It's like really cool. Oh my god. Imagine this base in VR. Wow. It's really cool playing in VR, but it's really hard to stream. Because basically you guys get a super shaky image. Oh, emojis like as nicknames? Gotcha, gotcha. Go for it. Okay, I think I'm gonna do one line like this. It's gonna make it a little bit easier to fill them in right. What is flying with an Elytra in VR like? It's super sketch. It's really weird. Tomorrow, do I like this world more than the previous one? We're at the point where that's a yes. Which is kind of wild because I really, really love that world. But this one is I know the game a lot better now. And because of that, I'm able to translate what I want to make into what I actually do make a lot better as well. I think that's the biggest difference between the two. That and being forced to learn a lot of new stuff because I died and I had to make something new and interesting. All in all, I think it's just mostly I'm a better Minecraft player than I was when I started the first world. And that makes the process more enjoyable. Even though that beginning part was so cool, because I was like super scared. When I first started playing Harcore, I was so afraid all the time. And it was a great feeling. It was super exciting. Marshmallow, welcome. Good to see you. Doing awesome now. Had a little bit of an internet hiccup, which I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to have internet messes to deal with. But we're here now, and it's working. So I'm happy. About to get hit with another tornado? Oops. Do not recommend moving to Tornado Alley. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, I fully agree, Jay. Get it? Opportunity. All right. Let's do another single line here. Tomorrow, what are my shader settings? They're all over the place. I would very much recommend to experiment with them yourself because you get so many options to tweak, and I feel like everybody has very different preferences, and it's worth exploring them. Let's go here. I can't see it, Jay. It's too small. Nice. Marshmallow, I just got your profile picture described to me because I can't see it, but that's a good one. Classic scenario. Mickey, see you later, dude. Thanks for being here. Have a good night. Goodbye, cat. Nice. One of many guys trying to do a one-to-one replica of the Earth these days. That's incredibly hard. Oh, that project is crazy. How many people are working on that? Snow, see you later. Thanks for being here. All right. These are weird things to be working on because no matter how much you do, it just feels like you're not really getting anywhere. But then you fly away from it and all of a sudden it's a lot. Let's do the next trip. Just keep trucking. Tim, that's a rough way to go. A lot of people end up dying that way. Gold farms are scary. Festus, see you later, dude. Thanks for being here. Is this the last cliff? No. We're just getting started on cliffs, actually. But what we're gonna do, guys, is I wanted to at least do one stream where I took you guys along for this this process, because these kinds of things are what I do for stream preparation, like the boring builds. I do this thing before streams, which I call boring blocks only, and I try to save the fun decorating stuff for when we're doing together on stream. But when it's just by myself, I try to like get all the blocks like these out of the way, because let's face it, not the most exciting thing in the world, but it needs to be done. It's all part of a puzzle that's gonna get us someplace real cool. Okay, I think we have that corner. Let's do this. Sumei, wow. Wow. 2 days to look forward to it. Still really cool to see. Nice. Yeah, I also feel like there's some value in sharing the less exciting. So this is like lo-fi stream content? Yeah, 100%. 100%. I can do this for hours for lo-fi. And then we just... here we go. Fun and Sun, did I build the entire terrain? Yeah, all of this, but also like the mountain itself is built because we're in a swamp biome, so it was entirely flat. So we had to destroy it first and then build all of this back up from the top down. Top down because we started with the mountain and the castle and now we're building under it. Tim, do I get bored? I have a remarkable amount of patience. Oh, I'm stuck here. Hang on. Thanks from being impressed. One block at a time. One block at a time. Hello, chicken nuggets. How am I gonna connect the middle storage room? That's a really good question. Let me do this line, and then I'll fly over and I'll show you. Because we have a little bit of a clue there on how it's gonna work already. Already did one step of it. It has something to do with how we're gonna enter the room. Because we had two options for the storage room. Storage room is that thing up there, guys. Either we could connect it to this part of the build, the bridges and the foundry, but I felt like to do that, to have it be connected there, we needed to build something really big, like a tower that would support it. And having a tower in the center, to me, would make the room, and this is gonna sound weird, but it was gonna make the room too small. It was gonna like close the central view line, so you couldn't look from one side to the other anymore, and that really would be quite a shame. So what I'm gonna do there instead is we're gonna keep these visual lines all the way across to the other side open, which is important, and then we're gonna have to build this into something. And I actually figure that it's gonna be part of a stone structure that's gonna cover the upper area. I did a quick elytra check there. So the way that it works... Hang on. Alright. Demetrius, yo, I love this question because it lets me explain something really interesting about it. So, yo, Tim, dude, thank you for the $5 dono. Much appreciated. Let me put you in the book for today. So what happened with the end statue is I had to figure out the pose for it. And to figure out the pose, I literally spent like a good 30 minutes in front of a mirror pretending to hold a trident. And trying to figure out how the lines needed to work for it to be visually appealing. And then what I did is I measured one of the parts, which was the head, and figured out how big my head was compared to my arms, compared to my forearms, compared to my shoulders. And I calculated, used that as a reference, and then calculated the scale for all of it. That's how we did it. And then I had numbers in blocks, and that's where we worked off of. And then it's just wireframe. Start simple, make it slightly more detailed over time. So guys, back to the storage room. Right here we have a cave. And this cave that we jump out of goes past the storage room. And that was really important, because if this jumps us like alongside the storage room and we could see it, it wouldn't work. So if we jump down here, we fly all the way past the storage room and come out under it. And that means that the storage room, we can build it into like a stone structure, where we have these entrances to it just out on the side. That's the main idea. It's kind of cool that there's so many cool parts to the base now, but it's all still looking... It's all a bit disconnected, right? So we still have like big open spots and stuff. But gradually we're getting to the point where more and more of it is decorated. And to me that feels really cool. Okay, I need a sip of water. Have I liked the stream yet? I have not, because I've closed all my other tabs so my stream doesn't lag out. Literally. Also, I don't usually like it. I'm a bit of a rebel. Leave that to you. Awen, will I build something in the cliffs? Right here we have a bunch of farms. And basically there's going to be tunnels to different farms. and storage rooms like this one, where you have the output of some of the farms together. There is a zombie in my wall. That needs to... It's weird because there's a light block there. Why do I have 2 fireworks spots? Randomly happened. Basically because everything's filled with basalt in my inventory. How many basalt blocks have I placed? It's a good question. 54,700. Literally just answered, DJ. No worries, no worries. It was funny because it was literally like I said it and then you asked it. Just a few. Yeah, they're adding up. They're adding up. Why don't you use that mod that lets you see what's in the shulker box? I don't like using too many mods. I like being vanilla-ish. Like, all the mods that I use don't really affect the gameplay. They show us the day counter because we can't see it with F3 since I don't use that. We use replay mode to record so I can make better videos. And we use Optifine so the game runs a little bit smoother. But that's it. Like, I don't want to throw other things in the mix that change the game in any way. Was I mad that I died to 1 piglin? I don't really get mad over things. It was kind of stupid, but I feel like I didn't really... In a way, I didn't die to the piglin. So later that day, I was streaming, right? And I was streaming for 72 hours with breaks for sleeping. But while I did that, I woke up after the first night of that event, had 4 hours of sleep, had a coffee on stream, and then I was just gonna do a quick world tour to show people around. And while I was doing that, I flew to a spot that I thought was spawn-proof. I wasn't really paying attention and got into a situation that led to panic sooner than expected. Piglin did a lot of damage, which was part of the issue there. But like minutes after that happened, or maybe like an hour and a half, I don't know. I had a stream segment in that stream with Clown Pierce. Clown was on his way to my house, and he saw what happened before he got here. So I go to the door to pick him up, get in the elevator, and we talk about it for a minute. And what I explained to him in that moment too was like, it felt like I just made a streaming mistake rather than a Minecraft mistake. Because if I was playing the game, looking at my screen, even if I'm tired, I wouldn't have died there. But I just reacted super poorly, and from there it spiraled. Mad about it? No. Sad about it? Sure. It was like, I wish I still had that world. At the same time, right now I don't really anymore. If that makes sense. Hey Loony, isn't it crazy to think that someone is currently building your house, or is going to build your house, in a game where everything is a block? That's kind of wild, yeah. Talking about spawn proofing, will I keep the torches on the cave? No, 100% no. But for now, I feel like we have to, because it gets very... It's tricky to build if we have to spawn proof at the same time. Although it might be smarter in a way. But we're going to spawn proof like this. For the most part. Just slabs and stairs. This part is dark, but spawn proof. That's what we need to do. For some parts where it's dark, we're going to do that. For other parts, maybe we go glowberries. We go some sort of light source. Now that you don't have to, like, now that mobs only spawn in light level 0, we can just... You can spawn proof a lot with, like, a single light source. So we can just make them part of the build. Use them in decorations and we should be fine. There's some areas I want to have them dark because they make the lit up areas look better. That makes sense. Jack, dude, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for joining us. Can I do that? How many days was my old world? 6,560. And on that one, I had slept like, I think like 60 times or something. I don't remember. I know it wasn't a lot. This feels like lo-fi radio with mic and cam. Very true. Very true. I mean, it's a chill vibe for stream, but this is way more... This is a weird thing to say, but streaming is sort of an intensive thing to do because you're multitasking a lot, you're talking a lot, which takes more energy than you might expect. So it feels like... At some point when I'm streaming, I just get tired. Not because I'm like done streaming or I don't like it anymore, but just because of energy put into it. With lo-fi stream, I'm just straight up chilling, and then I can do that for hours. Streaming is different. Also, I don't really see lo-fi stream as streaming. It's more of a Minecraft radio. I think that's a great way to like. That name makes sense for me. Tips for terraforming, Dan? Use a lot of these reference lines. Like a lot. Season 1 I slept 63 times? No. Okay, yeah. You're right. Because we were talking about making it 69, right? It was a conversation we had. We never did that. Dumb. Zachar, welcome to the stream. Why the entrance? Have I ever like checked my old world in season 1? What do you mean checked in? Like revisited? Sometimes I need a replay mode clip for a video where something about that world is relevant. But that's like the only times. I don't have it in my world folder right now. Tomorrow, how do I get so motivated to build huge things? I really like ideas and I can get super invested in an idea I have. But I also feel like once you commit to it, you gotta do it. So a lot of the time I'll come up with an idea I really like and then I start building it. At some point during that process, I figure out how much work it actually is. And at that point I go like, uh-oh, I'm in over my head. And then we just keep going like one block at a time until it starts making sense. Is working. Why don't I make a mob switch? Just don't play hardcore if you want to make a mob switch. I feel like those things are polar opposites. All right. This stream is like the opposite vibe from the past 2 streams. How are the vibes on those? Right now it's super like laid back and slow for sure. Do I feel like a mob switch is cheating? It's not so much about it being cheating. It just like, I don't think it makes the game more fun. It just feels weird. It's like you have a switch that lets you put the game in peaceful. They were chaotic? Okay. Oh yeah, I feel that. True. We got a lot of chaos there. Cliffside Loony. Fact. Thought I saw a mob for a moment, but we're actually alright. Alright. Samar, how do I get my gunpowder or iron or slime chunks to be effective with no AFK? They're literally all here. So while we're doing things, our farms are running. Like, for example, here we have the iron farm. And because this is a tiny iron farm, people make them way bigger. But because we spend a lot of time here, they give us plenty of iron. As for the gunpowder, we had a farm up here. And this is a perimeter, so it's spawn-proof. But that one isn't even... I removed it because I didn't need it anymore. Right now we have gunpowder from the witch farm. This is also just trucking away. And slime farms, they're a little bit harder to see. Let me see if I can get to a spot where you can see them. Oh, hang on. There's new farms here. We can't go here anymore. Ballistic. Welcome, son. Jack, how long have I been uploading content? I think since May 2020. So this here, guys, all these white boxes here are all slime farms. You can hear the squishing if we walk past them. But they're also right here, so they're working while we're in the area. And the reason that these are all separate slime farms, I have this many, is I wanted to keep them very low to the ground. So they're quite far away from the witch farms, meaning that they don't really overlap with the area in which they spawn mobs, which is important because witch farms do not give you a lot of resources. But they're cool, and they feel way more... Oh no, this broke again. I need to fix that. Oh my god. It's broken all the way over there. This farm is awesome, guys, but it's also fragile. Flying machines fly a long way, which means they have a lot of time to break. Where even is the top flying machine? Oh, right there. How did I know these are slime chunks? Well, the thing is, if you make a perimeter, and you dig it out all the way to bedrock, you'll get a lot of slime spawns. So you just figure out where they're spawning, put a box around it, and there's a slime chunk. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. It's still fine though. I'm just gonna have to send that off again. I'm a little scared with all the dripstone. Hang on. Okay. I think that just went. Nice. That one will pick up the other one. Now we just gotta go over here. I'm in a glass tube. Why? Why am I in a glass tube? Okay. Much better. Much better. We need to go over here. You guys can see that this is Do you guys hear the dripstone in distance breaking? We're gonna get like an inventory full of dripstone in a minute. How does a witch farm work? Witch farms are built where witch huts are. So you can only find a witch hut in a swamp and then build the farm around it. That's the basic idea. Hang on. I feel like we should be having more drip zone here. Chat is 99% correct. Agreed. You guys are awesome. Let me check with the drip zone farm again. I want to see what it's doing. I think I just saw it flow there or not. Oh yeah, we got a bunch. Okay, I'm gonna have to craft that up sometime soon. Right now, back to work. Being criminal, am I from India? No, I'm from the Netherlands. First time I saw on a Minecraft video that the location was set to the Netherlands, I thought it was a joke. Because I literally didn't expect that person to be from the Netherlands. Did you guys see me hit the slouch reset? I was like almost laying down. Looney is 41% correct. No, my internet is 41% correct, Nightbot. You got it wrong there. Why the need for such massive amounts of dripstone? Yeah, definitely decoration. It's a cool block. It's a cool block. You can use the dripstone to craft dripstone blocks, and those have a cool role to play in cave decoration. Talking with me, Looney answers so what to do. Nothing. That's quite alright. My bad. I just see like random messages in chat when I look over, so sometimes I'll just barge in on a conversation. Elytra check. It's decent. Favorite Minecraft skin? I'm leaning techno actually. Fire Demon, yo dude. Thank you very much for the $2 dono. I appreciate it. Let me put you in the book as a small thank you. Looney does love eavesdropping. Fair enough. Imagine eavesdropping on your own chat. Here we are, guys. Dude, Fire Demon, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's fill this in. And with that, guys, I think we're going to call it a day for today. Let's see how many chokers we got while stream was going on. Nice, nice, nice. It's piling up. Quick overview on the progress we made. Let me land over here. Yeah, that was great and all, but from there we can't see it. It was around the corner. It's the worst possible location. We gotta be down there. Let me land over here. Look, that is much better. Now it looks like a cliff. Nice. Guys, I want to very much thank you for being here today. Stream is a little bit shorter than some other streams, mostly because we started later since my internet wasn't working. Before I'm going to sign off, I'm going to grab some of your names, put them in the book. I want to thank you very much for being here, especially after we had the internet outage. Much appreciated. Can you put me in the book, please? Captain Monkey, you are in. There you go. We'll get Spieling, so much basalt. Yeah, we're getting loads. Well, we'll get Sabrina in the book as well. August already in the book. I'll get chicken nuggets. I would love to get chicken nuggets, but that's not gonna happen. Chicken nuggets is in the book. Ave is gonna go in the book. Josephine is gonna go in the book. We'll get Ballistic for Fight. We'll get Red. Was Red already in the book? No. And then we'll get Jack Warmus. Me? Yes, sir. There you go. 24th of March. I think we do March 24th, right? Yeah. 2023. Sign and close. Guys, again, thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoyed it. We did a lot of the terraforming, but I'm going to be gradually crafting away, adding to it as we go. We won't do that on the next stream because tomorrow we're going to do something more fun. We're probably going to work on the forge area. For right now, guys, I want to thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you soon. And until then, Loony out.